Welcome back, everybody, to the 11th episode of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. Your host, Master Mike Wrestling Master Mike Ambrose. And just want you to know, the last week I was out. The last week I was in South Carolina, attended my cousin's Marine graduation. He's officially in the Marines. He has to go from training the next couple months in North Carolina. But after that, he should be full Marine, all set to go. I don't know where he's going to be stationed, but I hope it's somewhere cool. I like to see like California, Hawaii, just so I can go out there. But I like the Carolinas. I think Carolina's a real nice place. And down there in the south, I flew into Georgia, Savannah, and then I had to go all the way up to, I had to go to Paris Island. So right now, so we got All Out Weekend, AEW, their big show. Of course, 3 years ago was when Allin happened, so now they have All Out, so that's like their big event of the Labor Day weekend in Chicago. In my opinion, the main event has to be CM Punk versus Darby Allin. So that CM Punk is finally in AEW, and it's his first match back in like over 7 years. It's gonna be interesting to see, like, because he's gonna have rust, and it should be a good match. Darby Allin's a great talent, obviously, and I think the match should be really good. It should get a great crowd reaction. No matter what, they're gonna be into Punk the whole way. It's a hometown. It's gonna be like his match with Cena 10 years ago at Money in the Bank. It's gonna be very pro Punk. I don't know if they'll boo Allin, but it wouldn't be surprised if he gets some boos in there. Being it's Punk's first match back in the vicinity. He's in his hometown of Chicago. Also, we have the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, Kenny Omega versus Christian, who recently won the Impact Championship World Championship from Kenny Omega. I don't know. That looked like it could be the main event or not. The only way I think it could be a main event is if the rumors are true that Bryan Danielson debuts at All In. Bryan Danielson's either going to debut at All In or on the big show in New York. Their Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium in Queens. So he's coming in, it looks like. Also, we have the Lucha Bros with the Young Bucks on the Steel Cage match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. I hope Lucha Bros win. I think there's long overdue that they should win the tag team title. They always a great match with everybody, and I think it's time for them to win. I don't know, because they seem like they like having the Young Bucks as the champions and the whole elite thing. But I go with the Lucha Bros. Smackdown tonight. Looks like we're going to have the Roman Reigns and Finn Balor going to continue that feud that they started from last week. Also, Becky Lynch is going to be on the show, obvious as well. She just came back and won the SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam. And Adam Cole rumors. I got to talk about this. It looks like he's going to AEW. He didn't sign his deal with WWE, and it looks like WWE took off all his stuff. They sent all the stuff off, and they sent a memo out saying that Adam Cole's no longer with the company, and whatever much same stuff that tell everybody he's not coming back, or I don't know. All I know is he's not with the company right now. He's a free agent. He could show up at AEW Rampage tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. He'd probably show up at a big event like All In or whatever, and or Dynamite, which is still their big show. Rampage is like it's an important show, but it's number 2. Dynamite's their top show. For one more thing, Patriots QB Situation. Mac Jones is the starter. No, the Cam Newton era is over in New England. It didn't last long, only a year and a half. And it was something. He was a character. He had his own things. I mean, he wasn't doing that great here, and I guess they wanted to move into a different direction. And Mac Jones, the rookie, is going to start next week. Next week against Miami. So that should be fun. I'm looking forward. This is like my most fun time at Patriots. I love it when football season starts. I don't care what anybody says. I get all excited. It's gonna be fun. And that's about it. Raw and NXT were this week, so obviously we're going into the next week of wrestling. It's Labor Day weekend, so we got 3 days. Summer's over. It cooled off today. We had that rain that came from the storm, a hurricane, Ida. Luckily we didn't get hit. Cooled off a bit, so that's kind of nice. We got a little fall breeze coming. The couple weeks fall will begin, and up here, goes right from summer to winter. It'll be snowing again, which I don't like. Not a big fan of the snow. I wish I was back in South Carolina already. That was fun. Okay, well, I gotta get going now. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Goodbye.